That's interesting.
Lancers look really cool.
Whoa. Also, welcome to the episode.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're doing some more Monster Hunter, and we're also looking at some upgrades and stuff.
That looks cool.
Yeah, that's
Holy
a really
shit.
cool one.
One bone.
Yeah.
One bone.
Single bone, and I can make it.
Well, we could
That would be
maybe
cool.
do
A sleep.
like an expedition, or maybe that request that I think we just got.
Yeah, was
The
there a...
supply run. Or we could just fight.
I was gonna say
everyone
we
the
could
crap out of a
fight
monster.
something and then like loot some bone pile.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We can just run over and grab something. But yeah, we're deciding to do Lance this time.
The big pokey stick.
Which
Lance is just incredible.
it looked like from its combos that is pretty much all you do is you just
It's big
use it as poke stick.
Yeah, it's a giant, and there's like a good bit of counter stuff with it. But you pretty much just poke people. And I don't know what the wire bugs do, except for
One is a counter,
yeah. Oh, okay, and then the other one.
and the other one is the.
Is there like what is because you know how every weapon kind of has like this is its ultimate attack and its moveset. What is the one for the lance?
It's counter.
Just the counter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe like the dash attack.
Okay. Because I don't know if it was, but like I always thought gun lance and lance were the same thing when you guys said it.
No,
and I was like,
it's really different,
oh,
actually, yeah.
if you take away the gun from lance, then is it still an interesting weapon? Like I don't know, personally.
I think. Well, I enjoyed it in Generations Ultimate because. Oh boy, I had that tired yawn. You could do
Nick
a,
just loved shoving me all over the place.
yeah, you can do a whole bunch of stuff with it, like knock Brady over when you're hunting.
It's great.
Now that was with the aerial style and stuff, but they have like different styles you can try out that make the weapon a lot more mobile. And you can build like the set that I built was I think all based off of my hunter arts. So the like style I had made them charge faster. I had skills that made them charge faster. And there was a bunch of like counters and stuff set up. So Lance can get really cool, but the basis of it is that you're just poking the monster with a shield up.
Gotcha.
So, God, look at that freaking neck.
That's
Bulbous
a boy.
warts all over its body.
Yeah, is that what that is? They're like poison sacks or whatever?
No, the poison sac is purely the one on his chin.
Okay.
It's very sac-like.
It's interesting that these guys don't have like a look-alike bigger monster.
They do. just
They
not in this
do,
game.
but it's not in the game.
Oh, really?
The Great Jagras, the very first monster in the world.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, that was something we were talking about. Like we talked about the title update and everything. Brady and I both think that what's most likely is we'll get Chameleos. Obviously, we'll get Apex Rathalos.
Yeah.
And like
I'd love to see.
a few other Elder Dragons, maybe, because there are not.
Yeah, like
They're
the standard ones. Or
There are
whatever.
like not really any in this game. But we also think that they'll give us like the large monster forms of a lot of the small ones that we don't have, like Jagras, like Zomtrios.
Jaggy, Tetracabra.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Literally
that
most
makes,
of the monsters in this game.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. It'd be interesting too if they did like larger monster hunts, like back in Generations Ultimate or 4 Ultimate, where
What
you'd
the
have
heck?
like giant freaking like skyscraper-sized monsters that you'd be able to fight.
Yeah.
We haven't really done fights like that in a while.
I think Brady just went to an area I have not been to.
Yeah, that was a
I have to
cool
remember where that is.
A cool little
Okay.
hidey hole. Oh look, a bone pile. Please.
There we
Yeah.
go. That's 3 of them. Holy shit.
Damn.
But yeah, it's like stuff like that we think, and then I don't even know what else they would add after that. Like,
Yeah, I mean they could with the amount of monsters that they have now, they could, and I guess with World having all the monsters already like in there with their like skeletons and whatever.
yeah, I feel like they would add like
some more stuff.
assets from that. Like, I really want them to add a Dogoron because he's
That'd be
like
really cool,
my
yeah.
favorite monster.
I'd like to see like Glavenus and stuff from
I would
Generations.
love to see Glavenus too.
Glavenus is one of my favorites. It's so freaking cool.
And especially like the world variant, bro. If they have a silly Glavenus,
Oh yeah,
I
the
love
launcher
that.
run. I want to
love
fight that.
thing.
That just sounds awesome.
Such a cool monster. And then what was that one monster
okay?
that you
Oh, you
really
can't
like,
counter
Brady?
that?
Yeah, no hitbox. Weird. What was that monster you really like, Brady?
There were a few.
It's the one that you use as your profile picture.
Oh, Dodogama?
Dodogama. That's
Oh
what it
yeah.
is. Was that in World?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That was introduced in World.
Yeah, he's a giant
Oh,
fat
okay.
boy in the world. Yeah.
But yeah, adding Dodogama would be cool too.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Dodogama.
Yeah, that's a cute
He's
monster.
a cool monster.
Ooh.
Oh,
You get it.
you have attack buff?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's
The amount of attack you gain is dependent on how hard the attack you block.
yeah. So that's like the hunter art in Generations. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. Oh.
Except for this actually has an attack along with it.
Yeah. That sucks too, because he goes right past the counter with that.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
But yeah, you can have a good bit of mounting actually with the lance too, because you get that charge and then you can jump. And I guess especially in this game with the wire bug, you can probably do a whole bunch of stuff. Oh god. You're gross. Get groggy.
This man is not.
He's not climbing.
No, he is not a good thing to look at. And now I noticed what you said earlier, Brady, where it looks like he has warts on his back.
Yeah, they're
And I'm
they're
like,
all
oh.
organized, but yeah. He's got like, oh wow, you do not lose a lot of stamina doing that.
No. I did know this is the one cool thing about Lance, where
Yeah.
you can kind of just sprint after a monster.
It's super cool. I'm here. We're almost there. Yes, we touched him.
Got
Poked
him.
him.
After all that running, he did like 2 damage.
Yeah, worth it
100%.
for some slick support. Oh boy, that doesn't sound right.
You can jump out of your running?
Oh yeah, yeah.
huh.
That was what I was saying with mounting tech, or like mounting stuff. You can jump and then mount.
Dude, a jump button in Monster Hunter? What is this?
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty much a jump button.
It's interesting.
Oh god.
Oh, just a little
That
too
was
late.
close. Yeah, their hip checks. Any
That,
monster with a
that
hip check.
poison breath had a hitbox.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, so maybe the pod one does, but the breath one doesn't? Like
Maybe.
there's 2 different types of throwing poison? That's weird.
Yeah, no, that did look like a pencil buff there.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice tailspin there, buddy.
When did I get poisoned again?
what?
It's a good question.
Was it by one of the
Was it
small
a? Yeah, I was
monsters?
gonna say, was it a mini?
Oh yeah, it might have been, because they're just sitting there hucking poison. Nice, nice. Oh god, stop looking at us.
Oh, I was close. I thought you were gonna get it again.
Oh good, he killed his own. We've tricked him.
He's being bamboozled, sir.
God, run in. Nice. That's a move that's really nice too on like a larger monster where you have a lot of range to like run through it, and
Right.
spear it. You do a crap ton of damage on it. It was interesting too because Lance is one of those weapons where you're just poking, so you don't think that you're doing a good bit of damage. But because of that, they make sure that the Lance has like comparable damage to its pokes and stuff.
Well, the idea is that, just like with bow, you don't do as much damage, but you do much more damage on the hits.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah.
I didn't know bow had. Oh, I guess bow is like.
If you hit anything that's not weak, you do like damage.
Huh. Is that the same with bow guns and stuff, or are bow guns a
I
little
mean,
bit?
more or less.
Okay. Huh. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that about the bow. I just recently realized like the power of hitting at a weak point, and honestly, it was mostly from this game because you can see damage values.
Oh yeah.
And so I could be like, oh wow, I'm doing like 6 times more damage at this one part on the monster. Which
that
is why I
is-
wanted to keep it on.
That is why I really enjoyed World as well, because once I actually learned how the hell they kind of worked, you can see if you're actually hitting a weak point without really needing to go into Hunter's Notes and be like, oh, hit this part.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can also tell if you miss just by like the numbers. which is super useful for all of my builds that I'm using currently.
Yeah.
Because everything I have has weakness exploit on it.
Oh, nice.
So pretty freaking strong. But I have to know how to. I have to be spaced correctly.
Yeah, that's the thing. A good bit of the hunter or the not hunter, but like wire bugs and all that. You have to make sure you're in the right space, or else you're just gonna whiff. Oh god.
True. Oh my god.
Damn, I can't wait till we don't have yellow sharpness.
So
It's
what's the
going to
tether
suck.
for, Brady?
Well, I can just jump to him.
Really?
And I think it keeps you him more focused on you, right?
Probably.
Yeah. So it's good for like drawing the attention so that way it doesn't attack like a bow gun user or something. Because you'll have much more defensive capabilities to block their giant attacks.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, get out of there. Oh, is that one of the... Oh, Jesus, he just sniped it. Poor guy.
Trick toads are interesting.
Yeah, is that
It makes it attack
a fish or is it
It's a toad.
Okay, that's what it looked like because it had like I thought it was a fish, but looking at it, it's got little arms and legs.
Right.
So that poor guy is just levitating from the amount of gas inside of him. It looks like.
Yeah, and they just make a little distraction for a little bit, which is I feel like it's useful, but it doesn't last long enough, so it could be better.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
Could be a little bit
that's
longer.
just me.
Oh man. Hey, we're trying. Don't yell at us.
I mean, she's basically just yelling at herself.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Come on, T16969, why are you talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Your Palico and your Palamute clearly know what they're doing.
It's like I've gone 20 days without physical human interaction.
Like, Bork has been poisoned for a while now, and he's still fine.
Yeah, Bork's a tank. He got stabbed by an Arzuros last quest.
He did do that.
Last episode.
He was jumping, giving that Arzuros hell. Pretty good shit.
nice.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realize you
that's
could land it with
okay.
like an aerial thing. That's cool.
Fuck!
Tiny boy.
Those
He
guys are
popped
annoying.
up.
This is one of the games where like the tiny guys are actually really annoying.
Yeah.
Because they'll actually sit there and do damage.
Poison me, I fucking dare you.
Oh.
You can't.
What is the
Oh, you
what does the Antidobra do?
Resistance?
Yeah.
Oh.
It cures poison and then makes you pretty much immune to it for a bit.
That's actually really cool. I thought it was just a poison cure.
I thought it was too.
Yeah, that's actually really useful, especially for like, well, I would assume once the Chameleos comes out and all of that, don't worry about poison.
Is Chameleos a poison monster?
Yeah. And then, well, I wonder too. I'm sure he probably shows up, but there's that giant like weird spider monster that looks like the Narcilla in this game.
Does not do poison.
It does.
Arachnakadaki? No.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what it did, but I know there's variants of the Narcilla armor or weapons that do poison and sleep.
That's because the Narcilla does both poison and sleep.
Yeah. So I didn't know if.
What is the Narcilla in?
I guess.
It's in Generations
Yeah.
Ultimate. It was introduced in 4 Ultimate.
Mhm.
Or 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just a giant spider, with like weird snappy jaws that somehow fit inside of its
We
body.
fought it before, Jameson.
Have we?
Yes. Yeah.
I have a clip on my Switch of you and me fighting.
Maybe you should show me because I don't remember.
Yeah. It's okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say its most defining attack I can think of is the one where its pincers like come out and like snap closed.
Oh, I do seem to remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty. It's yeah. We can I guess show the clip to you because it'll be pretty easy to recognize. Oh Jesus! Ow!
Wow, dude.
That
just keeps-
did a good bit of damage.
This happens a lot to me. Monsters miss me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they're not attacking me, they just miss me.
Yeah,
This guy is
true.
doing everything. Can you flip that around the counter?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
that's
That's cool. Inputs for direction on that. You're so close. Just lay down and die.
Just a good final attack. stab with lance.
God.
I wonder if there are any people who,
Nice.
who
One
main lance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lance is
definitely.
good.
There used to be a whole set on evade lancing, which because you can do the back hop with lance, and you could get like the evade skill and all of this that would just add in. Basically, you could evade through any attack. You would just like back hop, and it would have enough iframes so you could get through like most attacks, and people would build full sets on that.
I think I did actually see somebody talk about that, where if you put a like full evade extender on the back hop for the lance, the guy said like you basically do a moon jump and jump back like 5 feet.
But yeah,
like,
the
yeah,
back hop
shit.
even without evade extenders.
Yeah, pretty substantial. And then if you
Jeez.
have iframes during most of that, like you're gonna be able to get through most attacks. And so yeah, lance was huge with that. There was that, and there was another type of lance. I can't remember what.
Guard lancing.
Oh, the guard lancing, yeah.
The only other option you have to dodging.
Yeah, yeah. So you just sit there and guard, and just take up all the things, which I enjoy a little bit more because evade lancing is kind of like you have to be particular with it.
Right.
It's one of those like if you mess up, then you're getting your ass kicked. So I always did guard lancing, but
I'd always just poke.
Okay.
yeah, yeah. You always.
I
just poke.
usually use the advancing guard to dodge moves.
Oh yeah.
Not
'Cause
because
that
I
just
block,
runs
but
with your shield up, right?
But yeah,
or-
you do a little forward lunge with your shield up,
Okay.
and if you're attacked during it, you can block it.
Oh, that's cool.
So I dodge and block, and both.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, both sides.
very Brady of you, Brady.
Yeah. All sides.
I do everything.
I am everything.
We can make that thing now.
Oh yeah, shit! We can get an upgrade.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. All right. Well, there we go. And then we get the sleep one. I guess is
Do
what we're
this
going
one?
for, which is nice. Now we're gonna be doing a shit ton of damage.
This is the Acnason one.
Yeah. No.
This is Great Baggy.
Great baggy. I was
Aknasom
like,
is actually.
I just wanted to bring that back.
yeah. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. The Aknasom
Oh,
weapons
that looks
look
cool.
awesome.
Holy shit.
Give us our weapon. Woo! Good lord,
Wow.
that is very.
That is a
tall.
very pokey stick.
How do you even wield that? How do you get under doorways?
Here's the quest list.
You gotta like go forward,
You have to be, like,
but every
horizontal.
time you go forward,
Don't forget to eat.
you could potentially stab
I
somebody.
was to say, yeah, you're a walking hazard.
Ugh.
You're either gonna hit like highways when you walk underneath of them, or you're gonna absolutely spear someone.
You just like. It's literally what happens when you crouch.
He
Oh,
just
yeah.
he just bends forward.
He bends forward, and the spear is just right in front of you.
That's pretty good.
Honestly, they should change the running animation with the lance from holding your shield to just bending down with it on your back and running like a unicorn.
Just get on all fours.
Yeah, gallop.
I mean, if you
Watch
want, if
me,
you
I'm
want
a
to
horse
do,
girl.
you want to do extra damage, put the shield away and do that, and that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But what the heck? Nah, I guess we gotta cut some, so I'll think
fight a
about that
sponge.
later.
Coursing through the night.
Spot.
Amid the sound of water,
that's
a
right.
beast
Those are
prepares
females.
to fight.
Those are females?
Oh.
Yes.
Is the great Royal Ludroth a male?
Yeah, it's the alpha male.
Will bow
Oh,
It
so
leads what they call a harem of female.
so
Oh.
so the
player.
Ludroth, the Ludroths are not actually like baby monsters. They're just female Ludroths.
Yeah.
Oh.
yellow colors
Similarly to how every
standing
Mizutsune
proud,
you fight in the game is
its
male.
fang shall
I didn't know that either.
Only the male's fins turn red.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's like supposed to be like, you know, birds and stuff. They have the male that is the prettier one, so it can attract a mate. So I guess that's what Mitsusune's doing. It's like, oh, look at me, I've got red. I can cook or
I
whatever.
mean, that is true for a lot of these monsters. I was like, Rathian's pretty boring.
yeah.
Rathalos is pretty
just
interesting.
green.
I guess the exception would be, we have not seen one yet, but Diablos' alternate, which is
Does that have an alternate?
it does in
Black
World,
Diablos.
the Black
Oh
Diablos.
yeah. Okay. I thought you meant like a difference between the female and male. Well, I guess.
Well, yeah, that
because
is-
The
That
black
is
one
a
is the only
difference.
one that.
But it's in when it's in heat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black
But black is
black ones
only
can
female.
only be female, but
Oh,
regular
yeah.
Diablos could be either.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely it. I remember fighting. I fought so many Black Diablos to make a Black Diablo set in 4 Ultimate. Is it in World or anything?
It is
like
in
that?
World, yeah.
Ew, cool.
I didn't know what other games it was in, but
Yeah.
I knew it was in that one.
Yeah, 4 Ultimate they had a whole bunch, and the set that it had was just incredible for Hunting Horn. So I fought like 200 Black Diablos to try and get. I think I needed like one of their rare items or something, and it just took me forever.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Considering my my luck with the Rathalos ruby in this game. Friggin'
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
bullshit. I don't know if I said that on an episode, actually.
I don't think so, but it was
Okay.
It sucked.
Well, here's a little thing
Nice.
for the viewers. So grinding items, Monster Hunter. We haven't really shown like the notes, but like a lot of monsters have different parts with drop rates and whatever.
Yeah.
Normally, the rarest item has like around a 1 to 5%, somewhere in that range to get it with certain things. And the Rathalos ruby is the rarest item on Rathalos. I had to end up fighting 20 Rathalos to get the Rathalos ruby. And just for comparison, when I first started grinding that monster, Brady was in the first quest that I did. And Brady, what did you get on the first quest?
A ruby.
Yes.
Ugh.
He got a ruby first try, and I had to fight 19 more Rathalos after that.
That's that was like one of my friends was looking for a Rathian plate, and we hunted 3, and I think
Yeah.
out of those 3 quests, I got 4 or 5 plates, and then he was like, he got absolutely 0.
It just
Yeah,
goes
it's
to
like that
show
luck.
when you're going to look for it, you know,
Yeah.
the game will not give it to you.
Yeah, it's not gonna be there. I like the more the time goes on. I know it's just like obviously chances and stuff, but there's some times where it's like so, like I should have gotten that item, like the Almudron tail or whatever I was looking for. That was
Yeah.
like an 80% chance, and I didn't get it. And I was like, really? Like, is that just the game being like, hi, he's gonna have to fight more, put more money into, like time into
Put more
Monster
time into
Garage.
our video. I mean, yeah, the desire sensor really does make me think. Really does make me think that, you know, they have that in there where it's like, oh, I verbally said I want this thing, therefore,
Yeah, they hear it. In, like,
I'm
the
gonna go for
microphone.
it. And like, you know, this probably turns into Monster Hunter conspiracy. But if you put something
whole-
into a wish list, maybe they read those items and then they're like, we're gonna drop the drop rates for those.
Oh yeah, just to make it a slight bit hard. That would be so cheesy.
That
and
would be
that was
s-
like the inner joke. In
Yes,
the
that would
monster
be so
community.
much fuckery.
Yeah, they're like, haha, those stupid idiots.
You want this? Okay, let's make it less likely to
Yeah.
drop.
We gave them a wish list, but guess what? They're gonna have to hunt 10 times the monster because we dropped the rate. Oh, be the evil, like most evil April Fool's prank.
Yeah, I don't think Capcom would actually do that. 'Cause
No.
I think Capcom gives a shit about most of their fan base.
Yeah.
Except for Resident Evil fans. They don't give a shit about Resident Evil fans for some reason.
Yeah. Clearly, because they built this game off of Resident Evil, they were like, fuck it.
Which is crazy because they used the engine, and this game obviously it's newer.
Yeah.
But this game, because like they've done like a handful of patches, which has actually fixed some of the complaints I have about RE Engine.
Oh, really?
Yes, it has.
Right, 'cause
Like
one of the things was like the things far away. Are
yeah,
also
like draw
glitchy.
distance. So
Yes,
like
yeah.
draw distance is not as noticeable now.
Oh,
Like you
that's
can
kinda
still
cool.
you can still kind of see it,
Right.
but they fixed it. They made it better at least. But like you have to remember, this is on a Switch.
Yeah.
And they made it run better than a PlayStation 4 game.
Oh yeah.
Like-
could you imagine when this comes out on PC? It's gonna look incredible.
It's gonna look amazing.
I might honestly just pick it back up for PC.
Well, I might too, honestly.
Because I mean, then you can get the mods and stuff, which I don't know how easy it would be to mod it, but like, I would assume people are gonna make mods for like
Yeah.
either different monsters or something.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick up as many layered armor mods as I can.
Oh, yeah,
Because
big
I'm gonna
time.
want those.
Yeah, I might do the same.
Because I know in World, one of my favorite ones I saw is like somebody made. I think they changed like whatever the base layered armor set was to 2B
Oh,
in
okay.
Nier Automata.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a great layered armor set. And I'm like, man, I really want that one.
That's awesome.
The only downside
Yeah.
is that you don't have access to that originally.
Yeah, but
yeah.
like, if it's not a great looking armor set in your opinion, then why use it in the first place?
That's true. Wait, mixed sets are yeah. You can
Fashion
do
hunting.
a
It's
mixed
true.
set.
It's very true.
Yeah, I think yeah, I'd be excited to see. I even will probably pick up World and stuff on the PC as well and get into that because I plan on once we're done with this game, I'll move on back to Generations Ultimate and get like G rank and stuff.
Yeah,
done.
all three of us
Yeah.
have to actually start G rank.
Yeah,
we're
and then
in
I'll swing back to World, and then probably by then there'll be some more out of this game. And I'd like to say for this game, I think honestly I want to see more like not deviants, but like subspecies and stuff of
Yeah.
monsters instead of like I'd like more monsters, but I loved in 4 Ultimate where you were able to fight like the Zamtrios, and then in G rank you'd be able to fight a desert Zamtrios, which is completely different, or Tiger Shark Zamtrios or whatever. Tiger Strike, yeah.
I mean, yeah, they've got a
It's like completely different, but still kind of the same.
yeah, similar with the Glavenus and acidic Glavenus.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, I think having, because what were they called in Generations Ultimate when like a monster was stronger than normal?
Oh, there's Hyper is what they
Hyper.
had. Yeah, Hyper.
So yeah,
and then,
so I guess for this game that would be an Apex monster.
yeah, yeah.
But I want them to actually have Apex quests
Yeah, not just rages.
because
or
all of the
rampages,
Apexes
yeah.
are in rampages.
Okay.
And I'm like, I really want to be able to fight like an Apex Arzuros just out in the field. Because I
Yeah.
feel like that would be an awesome fight.
Oh yeah, I mean those monsters are incredible. For Ultimate, they also had Apexes, and those were just crazy fights because I think there was something where like their
You would
hits would
bounce off of pretty much anything.
yeah, and you needed certain whetstones in order to hit them, and then I think there was other ones that would like give you special or like more damage against them or more defense against the Apex monsters. So you had to plan how to fight them. Yeah,
How were those Apexes created?
those were from the Frenzy from the Gormagala. I think it was like part of the lore that if a monster overcame the Frenzy, like like a hunter can do, then it'll just become super strong. So in this game,
Interesting.
Apexes are just old monsters. Right?
No.
Or I guess yeah. There's probably some lore with that, with the final boss and all that I haven't gotten to yet.
Like I think most of them are old monsters, but there's slightly more to it,
Really?
right, Brady?
Okay.
They are old battle worn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That like because of the rampage, they're just like constantly angry.
Yeah, so
and their
they've
own
been-
fury fuels them.
Nice.
Yes, I think they've been powered up by
I don't think they were. Oh, fine.
by stuff like
Nice.
that.
I don't think they were powered up.
You don't
I
think
think
so?
they power up the monsters.
Oh yeah, we don't have any bombs. Damn it.
Like
Their
the Apexes
rage-
the Apexes power up the other monsters or not
Yeah,
the
they
other way
they
around?
call on the other monsters.
Oh. Maybe I misread the description. I gotta check.
I like how they use the same name but a completely different setup.
Right?
So wow, this world loot drop is taking forever.
I mean, we are using a lens.
That's true. That's
Nothing
true.
personal, buddy.
Those quests do take a little bit longer.
Because that was the one thing I noticed. Is like Lance looks like a cool weapon, but it feels a bit slow.
Yeah, that was my worry with Greatsword, because Greatsword was in 4 Ultimate when I had it. It was a good weapon, but the hunts would take a little bit longer because I would only be able to do like one attack every 30 seconds.
Right.
In this game, they changed it because you can be super mobile with the hunter or with the wire bug.
And it's not that I'm not attacking. It's just I was going after the tail,
Right.
No, yeah, the tail takes some time. Yeah.
which
What
is
else-
not its weak point.
Yeah, and it also feels like just in general, Lance doesn't really do that much damage.
It's very
That's what it feels
small
like it
damage. And I guess I don't know. Yeah, I guess the damage values are small as well for this, but every so often you get like a 24 damage if you hit a weak
Yeah,
point.
you see that.
But everything else is just small baby pokes. Oh god.
Ooh.
Yeah, his barrel roll. There's points where he'll just spam it and I'm like, what? Is there? You got anything else to do?
That was a pretty good attack.
Oh, poke him. We've broken like pretty much everything on him.
We
right?
did.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
gotta be close.
Yep. He
Oh,
is.
yeah, there it
There
is.
he goes.
Good shit. Ooh. That charge.
And that's another interesting thing that I noticed. Why is the slash the strongest move on the lance?
Because you charge.
Oh, yeah, it's
okay.
interesting when you charge. That's kind of cool. Nice. Yeah, that move can do
Oh
some
my
damage.
god.
Yeah, that can
That's
do some
a
damage.
lot.
Especially on
He
monsters
can't even
like
get
this.
away.
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah.
god. Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal of this weapon.
Yeah. The running is just so fantastic with the lance, and with monsters like this, you can just tear them a new asshole or a new sponge in this
Absolutely
regard.
sponge.
Nice.
Jesus.
He's like, Jesus Christ, I'm just a cripple. You can leave me alone.
Wonder if
No.
we'll get there.
We chase him.
Yeah,
down.
we're definitely gonna get there before he gets time to take a nap.
Oh yeah, yeah. He doesn't get to sleep.
Yeah.
He doesn't
None of that.
deserve sleep.
Unless Brady's gonna wait for the nap.
Oh, probably. Because that'll at least give us a damage
Yeah,
boost
you
when
get a
attacking.
sleeping hit, which is nice.
Oh god. We're running in. There he is.
Taking a nap.
You might be too angry to go to this.
Oh yeah, he's too pissed.
Possible. Yeah.
He's
it
about to
looks
pop
like
a
that.
boner. He's like, I'm so fucking angry.
Well, the real question is it an anger boner or is it a fear boner?
Oh
That's
yeah.
the real
Yeah.
question.
Those you can
and you
confuse pretty easily. Oh, whoa.
You see what I
That's a
mean?
good one.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
Just
Yeah.
they just miss. What, like, where was he aiming?
Yeah. Yeah, why did he do that? Okay, come on. But it's nice because his weak point is his entire head, I guess. Or that like top part of the spine.
Whoa! Did the color just change from red to orange?
Yeah.
Like, the stronger the move you counter, the stronger the buff.
Oh!
So I guess orange is... Yeah, and then I would assume it's probably like red, orange, yellow or something, like sharpness colors.
So which one does more damage? Is it the yellow, or the orange, or the red?
That's a great question.
I don't know. I would assume... Well, I mean, orange looks crazy. I don't know about... I would assume if it's like sharpness, then the best would be yellow, but I really don't know. Oh boy. Nice.
Oh my god. Oh, but the buff goes away when you sheath.
The buff
Uh,
isn't
yeah.
very long.
Nice.
That'd be cool though. Maybe do you think that's affected by like power prolong?
Probably.
That'd be pretty neat.
Most temporary buffs.
Oh
are
yeah, the
Been
thing.
interesting. Now I'm thinking about Lance and what can you do with Lance?
Oh yeah, because I mean, if you
Every
can...
single weapon. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
They're off. This game, this is so good to just get into weapons and try them out. I think I'm eventually gonna make sets for all the weapons I really haven't tried
Right.
yet, and just kind of see how they go.
I think
Um,
our consistency for these episodes in particular is probably going to be 36.
Are we at 36?
We are currently at 34 with like 20 seconds left on the timer and then target
Yeah.
rewards.
So
So like,
sorry about that, guys. These episodes are probably gonna be longer
Honestly, though,
episodes. I don't
like-
mind. I'm alright with
yeah,
it.
you know, longer episodes for Monster Hunter, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because we don't just want to do like one hunt and end it.
No.
Like
yeah.
we want to show off the weapon and a bit more
Yeah.
stuff because we're just trying different weapons here.
Oh yeah, and there's our Kahoot somehow all the way out here. He
Brady-
found
It comes
us.
with you on hunts.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
does it?
does.
Oh, yeah.
He's the reason you know where the monsters are.
That's
true.
true. I forgot about that.
Brady, for this game, what would you say is your favorite weapon to use?
I find the hammer to be the easiest.
It's true.
Yeah.
I do
The
realize
new-
you use
the
a
new
hammer
run
a
and
lot.
the run in and hit. It basically allows you to do hits whenever you want. Like
And,
the monster does an attack, immediately you can hit it.
Well, that one attack as well, where you can just attack through other attacks,
Oh yeah.
which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Hammer's one I haven't tried out yet, and from what Brady was playing, it seems like it's actually really, really fun. We gotta check that urgent.
Yeah, he's been using a lot of hammer and showed me some pretty cool stuff with
Yeah.
it.
Now it's the rampage.
Oh shit! So
Oh yeah, the rampage. All right, well then.
I
next
guess that
episode.
means that next episode, you guys will be seeing the rampages.
Yeah. So, yeah, fucking let us know. Oh, that's interesting because it happens, yeah, halfway through 3.
Yeah.
So we'll do this, and then we've got some more urgent or key quests to do. But that'll be next episode. So we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.